Hey guys, Jacob here, your assistant youth worker here at St Ed's. I hope you are all doing well. So I am about to start working with an organisation called Christian Vision, which is an organisation that helps to spread the message of the gospel online to millions and millions of people all around the globe. However, it also focuses on having conversations with new believers or questioning skeptics who are trying to understand our faith, and they do this through a practice called apologetics. Now, apologetics is essentially Christian Q&A. It's answering questions about the faith and arguing for Christianity, and it can be seen anywhere from a conversation with your friend or family member all the way up to an organised debate. Now, the Bible says that the gospel, the message that Christ died for sinners so that our penalty can be paid, that is the message that we are to preach. The Bible calls it the power of God unto salvation. It's brilliant. However, apologetics also has its place. You see, many people have misunderstandings and misconceptions about our faith and are therefore uninterested. But through apologetics, we are able to clear up some myths and hopefully get people thinking about and understanding our faith a little bit more. And the motivation is for them to be drawn closer to God through logic and reasoning. And so today I'm going to teach you a very, very simple yet incredibly compelling and wonderful argument, proof that God exists in our universe. And that argument is called the Kalam Cosmological argument. It's incredibly simple, but very, very thought-provoking. So the argument goes like this, that anything that had a beginning had a cause. And so scientists all will agree that the universe had a beginning. At some point, the universe began. And this argument states that therefore, the universe had a cause. Someone or something caused it to happen. Just like you and I had a cause. My parents made me. And then my parents were made by someone else, and then by someone else. And this is the classic. It goes all the way back to Adam and Eve, the first people to be made. But then people say, oh, well, who made Adam and Eve? And our answer to that question is God. God made Adam and Eve. Now, this begs the question, and this will always be asked, okay, we understand that. That makes sense. But who then made God? Where did God come from? And now the answer to this question is a little bit more complex, but this is the compelling part. Now, the reason that it's a little bit harder to answer is because God isn't like you and I. He didn't have a mum and a dad to make him. He's different. He's otherly, holy. And so the answer to this question is more complex, but like I said, so compelling. So in order to describe and explain the creator of the universe, you've got to describe the universe itself. The universe is made up of three different things: space, time, and material. Space, the universe is a certain size. It begins somewhere, ends somewhere else. It's expanding at the moment, but it has a certain size. Matter, the things like the sun, the stars, the moon, the earth, the clouds, mountains, the cows, the pigs, you and I, we are matter. You can touch us. And then time. Things move and change and transform over time. It takes me time to deliver messages like these. From when I started to now, the time has changed. So the universe is composed of space, matter, and time. Remember those three things. Now, for example, if I was to look at my fridge in my kitchen, I would come to the conclusion in my mind that whoever made that fridge wasn't the fridge. So the fridge didn't make itself from nothing. It can't do that. It doesn't have that ability. Nor was it the door of the fridge that made the rest of the fridge. Nor did the fan make the fridge or the shelves make the fridge. No, the creator of the fridge had nothing to do with the fridge itself. And it's the same with the universe. The creator of the universe wasn't the universe. It can't just make itself from nothing. Nor was it the sun or the moon or the stars or you and I. We didn't make the universe. And so the creator of the universe had to be outside of space, matter, and time. And that is exactly what we mean by God, the spaceless, timeless, and immaterial being who created the universe. So let me sum this argument up for you really quickly. The argument states that anything that had a beginning, anything that didn't exist before but exists now, had a cause. And we would say that that cause is God. And then when people ask us, okay, where did God come from? We say this, that the universe is made up of space, matter, and time. Therefore, whoever built space, whoever built matter, and whoever built time had to be outside of those things because, well, they didn't exist yet. And that's what we mean by God, a spaceless, timeless, immaterial being who created the universe. Spaceless because God is not a specific size, timeless because God did not have a beginning or an end, therefore he was never created, and immaterial, we cannot physically touch or see God as we can physically touch and see humans and mountains, etc. So there we go, there's the argument. I hope you guys would be interested in learning a little bit of the basics of apologetics, because it is a great way to bring your friends into a place of thinking about God, considering God, and hopefully drawing them closer to him. But remember that the gospel is the power of God unto salvation. So I hope you've learned something, but for now, take care and God bless you.